Who am I? You sure you want to know? The story of my life is not for the faint of heart. If somebody said it was a happy little tale, if somebody told you I was just your average, ordinary guy not a care in the world, somebody lied. But let me assure you, this, like any story worth telling, is all about
the Russians. Get ready. Developed by Iowa Interactive in 2003, Freedom Fighters is a third-person action game where you are tasked with building a resistance movement against the Russian invasion of New York, only to defy all the odds and become a vigilante, known as the Freedom Phantom.
You serious?
Yeah, I totally didn't make that up.
This Freedom Phantom is vigilante.
But we're gonna run with it. So welcome. The Freedom Fighters. Dawn of the Freedom Phantom. Our story begins in New York, on the route to a service call with my brother, Troy. We're plumbers. Worried about recent and past Soviet actions like the A-bombing of Berlin and their short-range missiles in Cuba, I guess, Troy notices our next client is a spokesperson for the anti-Soviet news network.
Hey, saw her on TV yesterday.
And living in the little bubble that I do, I blow it off.
No idea.
Because I'm Chris Stone. And that is a conspiracy.
Besides, I don't follow all that conspiracy crap like you do. Doesn't the Soviet invasion of South America bother you?
Nope.
Arriving at our spokesperson's place, we do what plumbers do. Knock once and barge in.
Hello? Plumbers on patrol.
Plumbers, cops, what's the difference? Once inside, my plumber senses were tingling. Things seemed to be off as I suddenly decided to use my brain. I mean, what Troy said out there was bullshit, but these clues. Let's analyze. The apartment of a reporter. There's a leak. She was packing, yet she's nowhere to be found. It's like oh, now I get it. With the Soviets crashing our party, to the complete bewilderment of Troy.
Where is Isabella Angelina?
What, her? Look, I mean...
Like, I thought you'd expect this. I'm left on my own, with an attack helicopter. Oh my god. Where do I go? Fleeing the apartment, I punched her red in the face.
You're not supposed to...
Freeing these 6 men who apparently couldn't do it themselves. Leave it to a plumber. Wait, and you got a Magnum?
It is fortunate that you found me.
Am I, though? Holy shit, okay.
Perfect!
Trying to keep up with our new friend.
Hurry!
You see me walking backwards, asshole?
He shows me some of the ropes.
See those soldiers down there? We are not as well supplied as the enemy.
And medikits. Eventually leading us through the crumbling streets, healing the wounded to join our forces against the enemy.
Here, take this. That was close.
This is getting out of hand fast.
Oh yeah, baby! Steve Reich, and he's
I
out!
was just a simple plumber, and now I'm retreating into a literal sewer for safety. With Soviet propaganda flowing over the airwaves, and from the looks of it, a new sewer cave of operations.
This is our base.
It was time to hold the P and drop the lummers, because the Freedom Phantom is open for business. What a setup! Meeting Mr. Jones, he discusses our plans ahead, such as the removal of enemy snipers and the rescue of our leader, Isabella, at the police station. Popping up for our first real go at things, it was clear I had no fucking idea what I was doing. Ah yes, the snipers. Speaking with local law enforcement, I'm given C4 and redirected back to the sewers.
Go to the gas station. That's where you'll need to blow the fuel tank. Just go through the sewer you came from.
Back to blow up the gas station's fuel tanks and simultaneously take out the enemy snipers. A much better plan. Returning to our friend with a badge,
Thanks, Fred.
he recommends the best path to get to the police station is through the subway. A leisurely stroll that put us right out front. Having no idea what to do and facing fierce resistance near the main entrance,
Enter the police station through the parking garage, but stay low, or the soldiers will spot you.
okay, I shot my way through the parking garage and up the lobby. This was awkward at best. fun. I'm just not good. Making some real headway through the second floor, I was quickly overcome by GoldenEye vibes. Takes me back. 1997, 2003, 2022. I'm old as shit. Locating Isabella down the hall.
Please come and rescue me!
With everyone. Oh my god! I freed her from her unlawful captivity, and we raised the freedom flag of victory. In front of all the men we ignored earlier. Capture the flag rules, bitches. This is mine now. With Isabella safe and a surface-level understanding of what I'm actually doing, it was on to objective number 2, rescuing Troy from the post office.
The post office is a Soviet stronghold.
I just hope we arrive on time. Following Isabella to the safe house.
Come on, keep up with me.
Wait. What?
Isabella, you're back!
Yes, and I owe it all to this man.
Arriving at the safe house,
This is only a temporary base. We're using it as a staging place for this mission.
conveniently located directly across from the Soviet post office base we need to take. Like, right there. How can they not see us? Giving me 2 of our best men, our meeting is shockingly interrupted by our stupid location,
Just like that.
forcing us into
Now
battle
go fight.
right out front. Blazing our way through the lines, I left no man behind
This should help.
as we entered the loading docks in the rear and rescued Troy.
Where are you?
Making our escape off the roof, and once again raising the flag, and this time, cementing our name with the victory.
These people are not rebels from proletariat. This freedom phantom is vigilante.
That's right. So far, guys, I'm really liking this game. Just blasting people. And yet, by this point in our journey, I thought I had gotten a grip on things and kind of understood the basics. That was all before our next mission. At the fire station.
Hey, don't expect to crash their party and say, "Hasta la vista" to everyone in a red beret.
Apparently not knowing a thing and ignoring the squad instructions from
You can
earlier,
issue your men commands. Order them to attack.
I kept going in solo, like I had to. I guess even the Freedom Phantom needs support.
I'm a part of this whether you like it or not.
Luckily for me, this tiny addition changed an already fun shoot-up experience into an all-out control-freak slaughterfest.
Take them out! Hit their position! Who wants? Roger that! Can you see him?
It's like my eyes were finally open to the glory that is this game. Thanks again, guys. This is awesome. Anywho, with my new squad of Freedom Minions assembled,
We're taking fire! Hit the dock!
our journey to the fire station came slowly, but swiftly. We put up a good fight. The helicopter that was lurking around was a cheap piece of ass, but besides that, another victory for the team. It was good stuff that left only the harbor and the hotel remaining in Brooklyn. Beginning with the harbor, my squad of 2 and I took control of an enemy roadblock and used it to clear the path ahead. Continuing to face stiff resistance, one of our minions decided to take control of the situation. Hell yeah, boy. I'm so proud of my new team. Oh no. Here's a bandage for you, buddy. All better. We got this. And once in the harbor, we made short work of the guards. And apparently, another group was already there too. So there's that. Charging into mission number 3, the hotel, we were immediately in the midst of battle. Frantically assembling my team, we had to get to the POWs in the center of town, and the Soviet base of operations at the hotel. And I swear, just crossing the road in the beginning of this level sucks. So many guys. Finding the POWs down an alleyway, and sneaking them to a sewer. Our reservations at the hotel had finally come due, and I used the team to scope it out.
Sweep that area.
No joke, using this approach is surprisingly necessary. Just go look in there for me.
Roger that.
And hilarious. Now with the hotel, fire station, and harbor under our control, it seems like we have once again caught the eye of the Soviet press.
Freedom Phantom, the mythical figure.
And this Comrade Tatarin guy.
No further questions, please. Spasibo.
You cannot cover up the Phantom. Moving our operations over to Manhattan, the warehouse district, power plant, and movie theater were next on the list. Starting with the warehouse, a rather standard affair.
Destroy that obstacle!
Through a warehouse.
He's here.
Who?
Ratcheting up the fear and freedom on the enemy.
The things they say about him. Can he really fly?
I heard he can disappear.
What? This momentum we had built propelled us to victory here, but unfortunately died later in the power plant and movie theater missions. We upped our recruitment to 4 minions, but the complexity of the tactics required here had me a bit off guard. Taking me a few more attempts to get this done. Like the helicopter near the power plant is a real dick. That whole section is, actually. Ugh. The movie theater was similar. I kept getting killed near this alleyway, or right after it. Just lobbing grenades like a madman. This was so much fun, but it was difficult. It took a lot to push through all the resistance, but we did it. And speaking of resistance,
We have breaking news in the war against the rebels.
due to our recent actions, Comrade Tatarin retaliated, attacking our stronghold. Or one of them. And capturing Troy, who immediately blabs and gives up my identity.
The Phantom has been unmasked.
Which is awesome.
Well, well, if it isn't our old friend.
Me,
A 32-year-old plumber.
a truly dark day for the Phantom. And from the looks of it, Comrade Tatarin as well, as our next mission is to assassinate him
You must assassinate Tatarin.
at Governor's Island. All alone. To say I came prepared for this mission would be a drastic overstatement, as I was forced to sneak around and not alarm the overwhelming amount of guards just lurking about. A lesson I had to learn a few times, apparently. It's like just having enough ammo to kill anyone is too much to ask. Finally making my way a little further into the base, I was lucky enough to find a sewer and save. This shit is intense. With like every obstacle in my way, I had to move around these courtyards to get to Tartarin's location. A process that is easier said than done, when you're just guessing at everything. Where am I going? Hopefully they won't notice this. Fuck. I ended up getting really stuck once I had made it like 50 feet from him. Just continued to fuck everything up. So many guards. Eventually I discovered that eliminating the snipers in these guard towers and using their weapons to take out Tatarin was the right approach. It took me a hot minute to get that, but we got there. This mission had me on edge, like, the whole way through. Please don't kill me. I'm so close. Cool. Please, 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 please. I am not upset that's over. I bet Tatarin is, though.
No further questions.
Returning to base to find Isabella and the resistance gone, it seemed our old friend Mr. Jones was a Russian spy. All along. Honestly, I forgot who he was and had to look him up. But he's been the guy fucking us over. Like sending me to kill Tatarin. What? Clearing out our base of this riffraff, I'm shocked to meet back up with the remaining resistance at the other end.
Just keep up with me!
And follow them to our new base. I guess... What's happening? Comrade Jones cries over his orchestrated death of Tatarin.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to our great leader.
As the resistance and I tackle more of Manhattan. In the snow. At the TV station in high school. With 5 minions now at our command, we swept through the enemy like never before. Starting with the TV station, which was basically a straight dash to a fucking tank. I found it best to just avoid that. It's easier. The high school, on the other hand, was an all-out slaughterfest. As a matter of fact, once you get more than 5 dudes on your team, this game turns into a massacre. On both sides. Like, I feel like I'm playing Mercs with a fully loaded vehicle. At all times now. It's great. Just mayhem. Everywhere. Now broadcasting some cheesy-ass hope to the masses.
Fellow Americans, I am Chris Stone, the so-called Freedom Phantom.
Like, so much cheese.
So I ask you now to take up arms against the evil invaders and yell in their faces that they will never take our freedom!
But that's alright, because the Phantom's back on top. Returning to the sewers, the crew and I prepare for the final assault. Save Isabella, again, on Governor's Island. Again.
Governor's Island looks like an impenetrable fortress, but they have a weak spot.
No shit.
Storming the base like in Normandy with boats and men on the ice, which might negate the boats, I think. We lost our boat. As the men were scattered all about, I made our way inland. Assembling 4 minions and delivering the fight back to the enemy. By this point in the game, these ninja chicks and armor dudes are pretty common. I may not have mentioned that before, but they suck. Like, die, damn it. Raising the flag and securing the boat landing, we retreated to the sewers beneath. Before the last 4 objectives? Alright. So I guess it's storm in, wait, then take the rest. Got it. And what's the difference between a boat landing and a dock?
Nobody knows.
Anywho, the docks went first, which had a helicopter. Luckily for us, the munitions depot does too. Yep. Slowly but surely, we were able to complete each defense. Control the docks, the boat landing, munitions depot, and even destroy their artillery. Finally, allowing the Phantom to attack the fort.
Let's send those boys packing back to the motherland, yeah! Let's ride!
With 5 objectives, oh my god. Alright, our work was cut out for us. Initiating in trench warfare, the Reds opted to not, which was good for us. Removing the tower guards and healing the wounded,
Try this.
I made my way around near the front of the defense gunners, lobbing some presents in for our friends. We pushed through the fort entrance, removing the remaining guards in our unorganized heap. Whatever works. Setting our team to clear a path ahead, room by room fell to our righteous freedom bullets. This was honestly more like a raid. These guys didn't even stand a chance in hell. It's like they didn't even know we were coming. Flag after flag quickly fell and rose to our mighty glory, sending us on our last detour for Isabella, who also doesn't seem to know what's going on.
Well done, Chris.
Because your cell's just open.
Now go and raise those 4 flags in the name of freedom.
Wait, so you do know what's going on? Whatever. We did it. Time to celebrate.
There's nothing for me to celebrate.
Okay, alright. That's it? What a weird ending. We do all that and still feel like garbage?
There's nothing for me to celebrate.
What a game.
You fought for freedom, and you won, Chris. We all won.
Kids here will wake up to the burning ruins of New York. And it's my fault.
I was meant to inspire good.
Oh.
Until one terrible morning you wake up and realize that revenge has become your whole life.
Alright. I guess after all that denial, fighting, blood, sweat, and success, it still wasn't enough to hold back this plumber from the reality of the world. That even in the aftermath of victory, the Phantom within us all fails to be satisfied.
Whatever life holds in store for me, I will never forget these words. With great power comes great responsibility. This is my gift, my curse. Who am I?
I am Chris Stone, the so-called Freedom Phantom. here at the end, looking like an idiot?
I hope you guys enjoyed my playthrough of Freedom Fighters. This was a first for me, and a huge surprise, as given its age and rough exterior, I didn't really expect it to be this much fun. The cutscenes, when there is one, aren't great, nor is the acting.
The world is watching us now!
But to focus on these as major flaws would be a huge miscarriage of justice on this game. It may have taken me an hour or two, but the true beauty does shine through. And it's definitely the squad-based gameplay. It's simple to such a degree that it's almost perfect, and it had me planning a lot during my journey. This game also oddly reminded me of so much during my playthrough, delivering nostalgia where I seemingly had none. I really appreciate you guys requesting I play this. I know it's been a long time coming, but I hope it was worth the wait. This was so much fun, and you guys are the ones to thank for it. So thank you for all your recommendations and support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for what's next.
Get fucked, man!
And as always, thanks for watching.
No further questions, please. Spasibo.